So it's been 4 years since the Nintendo Switch release, and in 2024, it is still my all-time favorite handheld. I mean, I picked this up way more than a lot of my other handhelds, and there's a big reason for that. So stay tuned, because in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch Lite and why I love it in 2024, and if it's right for you. Let's get right into it. So like I said, in 2024, I absolutely love the Nintendo Switch Lite. And since its release, a lot of other handhelds have come up, such as the Steam Deck, the Switch OLED, and even the ROG Ally. But one thing I love about this device and why it's my favorite is the fact that this is a true handheld. And what I mean by that is that this is extremely portable. It's very thin, it's very small to where I can literally put it in my pocket and take it wherever I want to go. On top of that, if I put it in my backpack, it's not going to take up too much space, and the battery life is amazing. So when comparing the size of this to something like the Steam Deck, it is way easier for you to carry around, take wherever, take on a plane, and do things like that. So this is my main go-to whenever I'm traveling, or even just taking it to work. It doesn't take too much space, so whenever I'm on break, I can just use this and not have to worry about hauling around a big handheld. And obviously, when it comes to the Switch Lite, yes, it's not all rainbows and sunshine. There are going to be some cons, and everybody's situation is going to differ. Now, for example, for me, the reason why I absolutely love the Switch Lite is because I'm a console player. So if I'm on my TV, I'm playing my PS5 or my Xbox. I'm not really going to the Switch. Even before I got this Switch Lite, I had the original Switch, and that thing would just collect dust. I would never play it on my TV, and I would never take it anywhere because personally for me, it was way too big to haul around. I know the size difference really isn't too much. Now, like I said, for your situation, it may be a little different. If you don't have a console, or if you don't have a PC or anything like that, and this is your main source of gaming, spend a little bit more money, get the regular Nintendo Switch, or just wait for the Switch 2. With the Switch 2 being announced as well, the price on these is going to go down pretty significantly, and that is another reason why I love this. If you do want to get a nice introduction to the Nintendo realm, you can get one of these used for like 100 or 120 bucks on like Mercari, eBay, or places like that. And if you don't want to get a used one for like 100 or 120, you can always get a brand new one for like $200. I did see the new editions that actually come with like Animal Crossing as well, so you get a game with the Switch if you do want that option too. But honestly, if you are thinking about the Switch Lite, I don't think you'll be disappointed, and if you want a brand new one, go ahead and get one, because now, like I said, they are doing a lot of bundles where the games come with the Switch Lite, specifically with Animal Crossing. I don't know if they're going to be doing any more, but right now, that is the one that is out. Now, another reason why I love the Switch Lite is the battery. The battery actually lasts me a very long time. I mean, obviously, it depends on the brightness and things like that, but I know things such as the ROG Ally and the Steam Deck, those don't really last too long. When it comes to this puppy, it usually lasts me around like 5 to 6 hours. I mean, technically it says it could go up to like 7 or 8 hours, but for me, it lasts me about 5 or 6 because I usually do have the screen brightness not all the way up, but up a little more than half, and honestly, that's all I need, because whenever I play this, I usually play this inside, like I said, on break at work, on an airplane, or even just chilling in my bed playing this at night, so the brightness isn't too high. But the battery life on this is amazing, especially compared to the other handhelds that are out there in 2024. Now, when it comes to one of the cons about this, I mean, obviously docking is going to be one of the main things. You can't dock this and play this on your TV, but whatever, I already went over that. I don't play this on my TV, and you're not getting this to play it on the TV, so if you're thinking about getting it for the TV, don't do it. Now, another con besides that I really don't like about the Switch Lite has to be how comfortable it is when playing. I feel like whenever I'm playing, it's very weird because it's so thin on the back. So what I ended up doing is I ended up getting one of these cases right here, and I love it because I can actually put my games in the back. And it's super comfortable. It has nice ridges, and you know, the material is very nice, and I absolutely love this case. So I literally just put this on my Switch Lite, and it makes gaming way more comfortable. And I do have my games back there if I don't want to carry a big library of games. Honestly, this is my personal favorite case for the Switch Lite. I'll leave it in the description below. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just really do love this case. It's extremely comfortable. Comes in different colors, so depending on what color Switch you have, you can kind of match it with the case. And that's another cool thing about the Switch, is the colors that it has. I know mine's like a little boring. I have a gray color, like, okay, but it comes in pink, it comes in blue, it comes in yellow. So if you want a nice pop of color, you can definitely get one of those. And I'm not going to go too hard into the specs because honestly, this thing's been out for like 4, almost 5 years. So, I mean, the specs really didn't change too much. And that's kind of another con when it comes to this, is that I believe 720, look at me going into the specs. That's pretty much another con. But keep in mind, the software on this is still going to be the same software that is on the regular Nintendo Switch. So, I mean, still the same thing. The only reason why it's less is because of the size and the fact that the Joy-Cons don't disconnect and you can't mount it on the TV. But honestly, like I said, I love this because of those reasons. This is a true handheld and I absolutely love it. And if you're looking for a gaming device that you can literally take anywhere and that is truly a portable handheld, I highly recommend this. For the price, for everything it does, for all the games that it has and all the games that you can play. Like my personal favorite right now are Super Mario Wonder, obviously Zelda, and then Super Mario Odyssey. I played that once when it first came out because it's been out for a while now, but I'm playing it again and honestly that game is just fantastic. Then you have games like Smash and things like that. Like honestly, this device is just amazing. But I will say with the games, that's kind of another con just because yes, you can pick up the actual handheld for very cheap, but Nintendo games hardly go on sale. So if you do get this for $120, you'll probably have to fork out another like 50 or 60 bucks to get one of those really good games for this, which is kind of a lot because Nintendo games don't really go on sale, but the games are completely worth it. And if you have a Nintendo Switch already, leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite game is for the Switch or for the Switch Lite. But besides the games, this thing is by far amazing and I absolutely think the pros definitely outweigh the cons. Like I said, I love this device and this is my go-to handheld to this day in 2024 since it released, which is crazy. And like I said, if you're on the fence on if you should get this one, I definitely think you should. Now, if you have any questions or comments or anything, let me know down below. Or if you have a Switch Lite, let me know down below. Let me know your experience with it. I absolutely love it, and I really don't think it's too late to get a Switch Lite because like I said, this is one of my favorite true handhelds. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.